In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 tips on how to be able to speak in a British accent. So the person next to me is 李飞起来，如果你没有关注的话，你可以关注。Okay, and 李飞起来 has a perfect British accent. You might not even be able to tell, but he's actually from Sweden.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Felix. No, sorry.
The impressive thing about Felix's accent is that before he was 20, he still had a very strong Swedish accent. So he changed his accent in his 20s. So there's definitely an actual method of changing your accent. Even though I have to 强调一下，口音不是最重要的，但你一定要知道怎么说才可以改你的口音。如果你想要的话。
I think basically you have a word. The most natural way to pronounce that word is through native English languages. That's why they are these languages.
Yeah.
And that's why Swedish English accent is not a native accent because it's not the way that it flows the best. 这就是我的概念呢，但是我觉得还是挺有道理的。
So Felix actually has a notebook on how to learn an accent, specifically a British accent, and I thought it would be really helpful for everyone else to share with you. So maybe if you want to learn a British accent as well, we can help you, or Felix can help you, and I can maybe help you as well.
对，所以呢，当时呢，6岁前我慢慢开始学British accent 的时候，就是我带着这个我到处走。Whenever I heard something that really sounded British, I was like, I want to sound like that. So I took that specific word and I wrote it down here.
Tip number 1.
A 字母一定要读
like grass.
Grass.
Or grass.
对，美国人他们会读 grass. 一定要把这个 a 读成一个就简单一点banana.
A banana.
千万不要读成一个 a banana， 一定要读
a banana. A banana. We say a banana. Tip number 2.
元音. So the idea here is that you don't want to sound like, you don't want to just pronounce U like a U, you want to pronounce it like a EW. So example would be like, an American would say duty. And you would say
duty.
还有很多的例子呢。
Duty, durable, stupid, purity.
Tip number 3.
Use localized words when speaking with British people. For example, friend, we would say mate. Instead of saying very, British people say the word quite a lot. So we use the word quite. Other words can be like awfully. And there's another video me and Felix made which we use very localized words which you can go watch if you're interested. And Bob's your uncle.
我发现英国人超级喜欢用 quite.
We do use it quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite.
It's quite a nice word.
Yeah, if you are like studying in England, you will notice that we do use quite a lot. It's a very British thing. Like other countries like America, Australia won't use it as much, but British people love to use it. So that's another example, like if you use words that the local people use, you will naturally sound more British. Or if you're going to America, you would use American words more.
Awfully, mate, and quite. 尤其是这个 quite 这个单词。
Awfully is not used that much, but it's still very British. We're the only people that use awfully as an adverb, I think.
I think you are, yeah. So awfully quiet today.
It's awfully quiet, quite.
Tip 4.
Drop the T's. Okay, so in British English, the T's in the middle or at the end of the word are either pronounced quite strongly or not pronounced at all. For example, the stereotypical British word, water.
So Americans would pronounce the T like a D, more like water.
Water. But British say water. And it happens with pretty much every word. But I think it's important to listen to how native people say it because every word is different. Because for some words, if you don't pronounce the T at the end of the word, it becomes a different word. So you can't not pronounce the T. So yeah, it really depends on the word. So you should listen and then learn and write down how local people say the word. But it's a very British thing to skip the T's or drop the T's or say it quite strongly.
Exactly. There's also T's not just in the middle, but also at the end of words.
Yeah.
So you would say, you can give us an example with like rant. You can pronounce it strongly like a T, but you can also say just I went on a rant.
Yeah, rant, or you can say rant. The word part, we can also say part. So part of that word was part. I didn't say the T, but part of the word, I can also say the T. But if it's in American English, how would they say that? Part. I can't really do it.
We're both very 标准.
Yeah, we can't really do American accent. But they would have to say the T's.
Tip 5.
Drop the R's at the end of words. So, for example, the word water, I didn't actually say the R. Like in American English, there was like water, that you could hear the R, right? But in British English, we say water or water. Just stops water, water.
咱们展示一下5个单词，你读美式的英语，我读英式的英语。
Rather, water, partner, sweater, paper. My American English is so bad.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry anyone who's American watching this.
Basically, I just want to make my point again here, make our point again here. Because you don't need to pick up an accent, but I think it flows much better with the language, and you'll realize that when you get to a point in your English where you need it to flow a lot better, then pick an accent and go with it. And this is how you pick or the British accent.
What's the other thing you said? You sound more convincing when you in the accent.
另外一个原因呢，也是因为我想教语言，然后别人听我说话，听到我的那个很重的英式口音，会觉得啊，这个人比较有说服力。
Yeah, well, I think it's just like it's 一种现象. If you speak a language in an accent, people will naturally think you're not as clever.
True.
It's just a natural thing. It's not, I don't think you can help it. Like if someone doesn't speak the language at all, a lot of people assume that you're not as smart.
That is quite right.
It's not a nice thing, but it's true. So if you hear someone speak fluently, you'll obviously immediately think, okay, this guy's smart just because of his accent. I'm not saying that you should learn an accent to sound smarter, but it would help.
Anyone can definitely do this as well. If you look at Hollywood actors, they switch accents between movies. That's just because they have a good vocal coach. 他们的教练非常棒，我们就是你们的教练，所以呢，希望我们也够棒。这样的话，你们马上也会学到我们英式口音。
If you haven't subscribed yet, you can go to 英格历史公众号，二维码在这里。And if you haven't subscribed to 李飞起来，他也有很多关于语言的视频，因为他会讲很多语言。How many languages can you speak?
Like 2.
You can't.
It's what to sound impressive.
You just said 2 here. I know that's not even your 母语。
I think there's 6 at this point.
6. Jesus.
That I speak well.
Jesus. All right. So 李飞起来，我在这里发他的账号，你可以去关注一下。
So that was the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Anything else?
没有了，没有了。
我也没了。
好，
拜拜。
拜拜，下次再见。
I always wanted to do that.
That's terrible. That was so bad.